Welcome to every US state described in one sentence. Let's get started. Alabama is rated as the most religious state in the entire country, and from limited research, that religion appears to be NASCAR. Welcome to the state that seems to single-handedly prop up the international flannelette shirt industry. Supposedly the first grocery bag with an integrated handle was invented in Minnesota, a fact nearly as uninteresting as the state itself. For a pair of states that think they are better than one another, they sure are impossible to tell apart on a spreadsheet. Welcome to the state where you can't walk 10 steps without tripping over a Mormon or a multi-level marketing scheme. Welcome to New York's smaller and more Italian little brother. Welcome to the state where dreams come true and a studio apartment costs more than 6 Bugatti supercars. Welcome to the state where dreams go to die and a small mansion costs less than feeding a family of 4 at McDonald's. Introducing the economy held together by duct tape and Walmart. Introducing the people who tell the time of the year by which animals they hit with their cars. People from Alaska are either hiding from the law or working a job that belongs in Star Wars. Introducing the set of Napoleon Dynamite that developed into its own state. Kentucky's biggest exports are fried chicken, aerospace parts, and horse girls. Introducing some of the nicest people in the country who are likely to throw you under a truck if you touch their barbecue. For a state that produces so many cars, it sure doesn't know how to drive them. Made famous by a 1930s film, The Land of Oz, being such an interesting and fantastical setting, contrasts so well with what Kansas still represents to this day. The state of Texas does much more than they realize in terms of shaping the international perception of the United States as a whole, a responsibility they faced with absolute indifference. Welcome to the state that somehow got its name over 250 years before current day Mexico got theirs. If California were to break off from the United States, it would still have the 5th largest economy and highest consumption of fake tan use in the world. If hell freezes over, the residents of North Dakota probably wouldn't notice. Welcome to North Dakota without the fracking money. Scientists predict that there's more corn in Nebraska than there are stars in the observable universe. Despite being a collection of islands in the middle of fucking nowhere, Hawaiians still have better healthcare than every other state in mainland USA. Introducing the state that fully intends to succeed to Canada the moment the shit hits the fan. Georgia's top exports include aircraft, peanuts, and hate crimes. Connecticut is lucky enough to be considered one of the tightest knit states in the country without getting the same unfortunate reputation of Alabama. Introducing a state made famous for its cheese, football teams, and type 2 diabetes. Despite having more murders than the entire continent of Australia, the residents of Chicago are ready to kill to defend the honor of their favorite city. A little known fact is that this Midwestern state actually derives its name from the 2008 movie Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. For people who hate Ohio so much, it sure is fucking hard to tell them apart. Introducing the state that thinks hunting camo counts as formal wear. Home to the largest popcorn processing plant in the country, residents of Iowa are afforded every opportunity to watch their neighbor states like fucking zoo animals. Welcome to a state with some of the best food, incredible music, and roads so bad they're indistinguishable from a third world country. Now featuring a magical land where rednecks and hippies are universally united by their love for wacky tobacco. Introducing the people who love their family. Introducing the people who love their family. Introducing Italy's most successful attempt at colonization since the Roman Empire. Not a single person on planet Earth has anything bad to say about Maryland because it's far too fucking forgettable to justify the effort. Despite producing billions in advanced life-saving medical equipment, the state's most treasured export is the hilarious Boston accent. Welcome to the state with more pickup trucks than black people. As a beautiful state with legalized cannabis, if the people of Colorado aren't high on life, they're probably high on something else. Introducing the people who can't handle 3 centimeters of snow, but will happily fight a tornado with a fucking stick. Nevada is the equivalent to a video game, letting you do whatever you want without ever teaching you the controls. Welcome to Texas, without the burden of having to live in Texas. Holy shit, they turned the Oregon Trail video game into a real thing. Holy shit, they turned the international perception of the United States into a real thing. Holy shit, they turned absolutely fuck all into a real thing. Introducing the state that thinks public transport is when you drive your car in front of others. Welcome to California's retirement village.